Good morning everybody, Car Biker here, and I'm following the advice of Silver Fox Travels. I'm standing and staring. A lovely place. I'm on the road between Helmsley and Stokesley, which makes up part of the they call it the North York TT or the North Yorkshire TT, something like that. We're in the North York moors, although this bit doesn't look very moory. It's more moory. Well, over there's more moory. You can see the pink of the heather. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. But I'm on my way to my first heavyweight. I want to go with heavyweights. I said in the last one I might call it the overweight. My little heavyweight tour. I'm going to go and see the first one of them, which is the Angel of the North. So it's a little way away yet. I think maybe 40 miles, 45 miles, something like that. Not really sure. On a day like this, when you're out on the bike without a care in the world, who cares how far it is? Yeah, the Angel of the North, which is a Anthony Gormley, I think it is, who created it in the 90s. Massive steel sculpture. Let's get moving. Massive weathered steel sculpture, in fact, or weathering steel. I forget what they call it, but it's made of steel because they thought of other materials and weren't convinced that they would take the weather and the wind and whatnot. So it's a huge steel, rusty, on purpose sculpture of an angel, but instead of having the classic angel wings that you would expect, it's got aeroplane style wings. They're actually bigger than the wings on a 757. Can't remember the exact measurements. Something like 177 feet across and 66 feet high. Yeah, it's a big old thing. So I think it's about 200 tons. The whole sculpture sat in a massive block of concrete underground, so that it can take the wind that's in the area where it is. It's near Gateshead, which is south of Newcastle. Can't believe it. I've only just stopped to wash my visor and I've just hit another big insect that splattered right across, so I can't see properly through my right eye. Always happens like that, doesn't it? Yeah, it's supposed to be the largest sculpture of an angel anywhere on the planet. And although I have seen it before, I've only ever seen it as I've passed it on the A1. It's near the A1 major road. It's also near the A167, I think it is, where the two intersect. And it's near a heavily used railway line as well. So they reckon it's viewed by more than 33 million people every year, which is getting on for half the population of the country, to be fair. But they probably primarily view it like I always did, which was on my way to a customer's where I was going to do some work on their computer systems. These menacing insects, I just had an itchy face, so I thought I'd pop the visor open for a second, quick scratch, close it down again, and in the second or two I had the visor open, blooming fly managed to hit me right in the eye. Luckily my eye did its clever thing of blinking, and it hit me in the eyelid. If I hadn't have blinked, it would have hit me square in the eyeball. It's why I don't like the idea of an open face helmet. I think it was only a small fly as well. I'm glad it wasn't a rock. I'm now 2 hours and 108 miles into my trip. averaging 89.8 to the gallon. That can't be right, can it? That's ridiculous. But anyway, I've just had my first glimpse of the Angel there, just across the hill. You can just see a wing. I now can see a head. Does it look like Anthony Gormley's head? Because supposedly, well, not supposedly, according to him, like many of his other sculptures, apparently, it's all based on him. Which is why I say it's a male angel. Well, I've never been down here before, so I'm now entirely reliant on Kalimoto. Don't let me down, little GPS. Although I suspect it's just up here on this bit of road. Oh! Yes, it is. How do you miss 200 tons of metal? There it is. Standing at the back of it at the minute. Let's go and have a closer look. This is the Angel of the North. Trying a bit of different recording today. Normally I get the gimbal out, but I'll give it a try with the GoPro instead. It's a strange material. It looks rusty, but not nearly as rusty as you would think. Shame that idiots have decided to draw all over it. Apparently there was plenty of time for idiocy. that was the Angel of the North. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.